feast commemorates the presentation of Mary as a child in the Temple of Jerusalem by her parents, St. Anne and St. Joachim. You know, we don't think of Mary very often as a little child. All the images of Mary that we usually think of is either as an adult or Mary in her heavenly glory. And yet, when we're first introduced to Mary in the Gospels at the moment of the Annunciation, we should probably think of her as a very, very young child, a young woman, a teenager. And she must have grown up as a child in a very faith-filled family, because otherwise she wouldn't have really emerged as a woman of such strong faith and generous faith at the time the angel came to her during the Annunciation. I think today's feast celebrates the fact that as a very young child, Mary's parents presented her to the Lord in the temple, and they gave her over to the Lord for the Lord's purpose of her life. It was as if her parents were saying, Lord, here is our child. You know, we know that she belongs to you more than she belongs to us. And Mary's parents, I think, were able to recognize that her relationship with the Lord was even more significant than her relationship with them. And so today's feast reminds us that the most important relationship that we have is really our relationship with the Lord. So my hope and my prayer for each of us this afternoon as we continue with our Eucharist is that we try to present ourselves to the Lord, offering ourselves to Him. And that every day we pray that God's purpose in our lives is realized, and that God's will in our lives will be done.